Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday, the die down day,
Yes.
the depressing day.
Cotton depression's already hitting me.
It's hitting me too. Luckily, I caught her.
At least that helps.
I'm not gonna see her after this. So let's talk about your costume.
Today I'm Dark Phoenix. This is like 2.0 because I had an original Phoenix costume, but it was like falling apart and the paint was coming off my arm. So this is like the newer one with the black decals. It's all Lycra. It's just I had to sew together different fabrics. I did have to repaint this again, so like that's a pain. So basically, if you've never sewn a bodysuit, you can make what do they call that? A pattern? Yes. Yes, so you can make a pattern or like a little dummy thing out of paper, and then you kind of just sew accordingly and sew the bodysuit inside out first. Decals can either be sewn on separately, like by your hand, or you could use the sewing machine, whatever is easy for you.
So you sewed in the inside?
Yeah. So like inside out. Yeah, so like this suit would be inside out when I make it.
So you mean like this was actually stitched from the inside?
Yes, so
then
that way
turned it inside out?
you don't see all the big lines and the big
so you
thread
did this?
lines. Yeah.
Oh, I actually thought this was a real costume that you bought. It looks so
bought
good.
one a while back and I didn't like it. So
Why?
I ended up doing this one. I don't know, I just didn't think it was that good. I bought it on like AliExpress and I'm like, So like I made my own, but you can even buy another costume and either build off that or you could just make your own. I did everything with my own fabric. This fabric was like 23 cents a yard. It's Lycra. The red's Lycra. This is like spandex. The gold is more of a spandex.
Your costume looks great.
Metallic, thank you. I will say this type of color, if you have any sweat or anything, it discolors the more you wear it. I find gold is hard to maintain, so get fabric paint.
Now, is that the same costume from the 2000? No, 2016? Or is this a different one?
Oh, 2016 was Silver Age. I did Silver Age Jean Grey. That was the blue and the yellow. That was like the costume with the X-Jet and stuff. So that was a different costume. I made that one last year. That one was new. This is a lot comfier than my other costume on Friday. And Saturday, like, that costume was too hot. This one's a lot more breathable. I was at the con way later than I should have been. We went back to the hotel and they bribed me back to come back to play Munchkin with the creator and stuff. So, like, that was fun. But we were here till, like, 11.
11?
Yeah, like, we went out to eat when you wanted to go to the panel. And then I came back after you left, basically. So that was why I didn't get to see you again.
Well, that's because I had to take the bus.
Yeah, you have to take the bus to go home. So.
Later that night, I actually went to the Russian lady, and I was surprised. All I had to do was show my badge. And they let me, J Stereo, and Rosie Ramoson. When we went up there, the music was popping. It was good.
Was it a DJ or is it a band?
DJ.
Okay.
We left here at 9 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Took the bus by 9:23. Took like a 30-minute break because I knew I was going to do a lot of walking.
True.
And then...
You walked home?
Oh, no.
After that?
Yeah, I did that. Then we went to the Russian lady. We were there for like an hour and a half. Great music, everything. And then we just walked home. And it was like 12. But by the time I went to sleep, it was 1 something.
Yeah, it was like 12 or 1 when I fell asleep last
Which
night.
I sent her a message saying good night.
Yes.
But I wasn't expecting that because she's always saying, oh my God, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to work. Ah, don't bother me. Don't bother me.
Well, I have Monday off, so I have time to recover when I go home. Last con I did not. And that sucked. Like I had to work like 9 a.m. the next day. I got like 7 hours of sleep, so that was good enough for me.
I got like 6 at
6?
least. But the excitement here, I figured, screw it. There's Monday, I'll recover.
Yeah, everyone goes home exhausted at Connecticon.
It's because there's so much to do, and I figured, okay. I looked at the time, and it was like 1 something. I'm like, oh crap! I need at least 6 hours of sleep
Before I become a zombie.
But I did it though. I wanted to come earlier at 8 something just to get the feel of being early. But
I like being early.
So me and J Stereo actually got here by 10 something.
Yeah, it was like 10, 11 when I got
And then I said, well, first thing I gotta do, I gotta catch Elise. Because it's gonna be a year. A year!
You would have to come down to me. Like, that's an hour.
If I had a car, I would visit you often.
Yeah. None of us drive.
I can drive, I just don't have a car.
I had a car, but I don't have a license. And then we sold the car. So now I have neither.
But if I could, I would love to go down, hang out with her, so we could do some videos like every few weeks.
And get judged in public.
I would love to go to some random places and just have some random blogs. Like, I don't know, what would it be called? Would it be blogging?
Vlogging, yeah.
Blogging with Edwin, or the blog, or I don't know.
Friendship blog, I don't know.
Friendship blog.
That's what I do. Or kicking. Like, I had like one segment with my colleague Keelan, so we would have to come up with something that like his was kicking it with Keelan, so we would have to come up with something for Edwin.
I actually like doing this. To me, this is fun.
Yeah.
To talk. I mean, the topics aren't always interesting, but what I find most fascinating is when people sit down and give you the time to talk about what's on their mind.
Yeah.
Just like she went up for like 5 or 10 minutes talking about her costume, and I just sat here like.
I have a friend named Kenny, and like I was telling him about this opera because he's from China, so I was trying to tell him about the opera Nixon in China because it was in English. And I was trying to explain how funny it was, like how there was this unapologetic soprano and all this political stuff. And I apparently went on for an hour. He fell asleep. I was like, oh, my bad. So
I've actually had that. I've talked to people and they've fallen asleep on me. I'm like, why? She only lives an hour away.
At least I don't live in another state.
That would be terrible. If you lived in a different state, I'll be like, you know how much it sucks? No, I can't deal with this.
I have friends in Jersey. I'd only see them a couple times a year.
Only a couple of times?
Yeah. Connecticut's really not that far, but it's not that close either.
I'm honestly just making videos just for the hell of it.
Yeah. That's kind of what my channel has turned into. Like, I just did an interview with a band last night, and I edited everything on my phone. You did too, but that's your own video.
No.
You were the cameraman, but it is my video.
Oh, okay, I don't care.
Camera creds to Edwin.
Yes, I get camera cred.
Yes. Like, I edited everything last night, and like that wasn't on the itinerary for the channel, but like they didn't care, and I didn't care. I just post what I want, basically, now.
It's a good thing there was no copyright infringement.
Yes, because I hate copyright issues. It is so annoying. Because they threaten to, like, demonetize and shut you down now. It's, like, ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
And it's not even, like, big YouTubers that get hit. Like, yeah, Michelle Phan did, but, like, small YouTubers, it's, like, copyright in 48 countries.
What's funny, too, is that Albatross, the YouTube gamer, you know him.
Yeah,
he also lives an hour away from me. So it's cool. Like, both the people I'm friends with on YouTube, they live an hour away from me. I don't know if
Where does he live? Is he farther up?
No, Thomaston.
Oh, he's inland. Like that way. Okay.
More country?
I would say it's more like country white people.
Yeah, at least. So it's
like, I live in the suburbs, but I'm near, like, the water.
Are you, like, in the fancy part of Connecticut, or what?
I mean, it's overpriced. It's kind of like, it's nice, but it's kind of average, I would say. Like, Stratford's a nice place to live, but it's overpriced. And, I don't know, it's safe. I like where I live, but if I want to go anywhere, it's at least an hour.
At this point, I don't care too much about likes. I don't really...
I mean, I would like them, but I don't require it.
I don't care too much about likes, monetization. Really, I'm doing just for fun and just for the hell of it, because realistically...
Well, I just thought, what if I could make money off this? That would be kind of nice.
I know, but realistically, looking at how YouTube is going nowadays is...
Yeah, I think I'll make $100 at the end of the year, which, I mean, that's money. I don't care.
It is. I guess I just got into the habit of not giving a crap because I put so many videos out that I figure, well, at this point, I either have to do it because I want to get somewhere, or either because I just have to sacrifice and do it just for the hell of it. So
well, it's either if you want to do it or you're trying to be relevant.
It's actually a pastime too, so it's become one of those
it's a
things.
hobby.
It's like when you find a hobby and you know it's not going to get you anywhere. You know there are more downs than there are ups. So you
that's the same thing with cosplay. I would save so much money, but
you just
I
kind of
enjoy doing it. So.
What the thing is, you just kind of accept it.
Yeah.
What you do for what it is, and then keep walking. So whether or not something happens.
Like, I do a lot of volunteer work for that, but like I do a lot of like volunteering cosplay, like for Autism Speaks and stuff like that. So I work with a lot of kids, but I don't actually get paid for it. I just do it for fun.
I don't so much care about what I get out of this as long as I have memory. So now let's get into what we were doing yesterday. When we did the interview with the band, we got this awesome photo. I was in my Captain Urahara costume.
Yes.
She was in her Miss Martian. We both got in the front. I was like, this is my sword.
Yeah.
It was so cool, and Jay Stereo took great photos.
He's pretty good at taking pictures.
Yeah, he gets really deep into that. Like he goes into it.
I kind of suck at photography.
So do I. I know certain angles to do, but eventually I just get kind of dry.
It's very like bland. I'm not very good.
I gotta say, I did a good job though.
Yeah, no, the camera angle looked very good.
Did you see like how I would like zoomed into you?
No, that came out very well. People probably wouldn't know that wasn't my DSLR. Like at a first glance, I don't think they would notice.
Actually, if you were to tell me that was, if I was to ask you, hey Elise, that interview you did with the band, what kind of camera were you using? I was using my cell phone.
Google Pixel.
Get out of here! No, that was my phone.
No, that was my phone.
No, that quality was way too nice. I don't believe you.
Google came through. I'm not gonna lie. Google did a good job with the exterior camera. It's just like it's not as good as this. This is like double the megapixels, but it's not bad.
Even I was shocked when I was recording. I'm like, this thing is really good.
Yeah, it's not even that bad.
Oh wow. Actually, at some point, I saw that you were exchanging numbers. What was that about?
Oh, because I do costume and makeup stuff, and they, I guess, want to get into that, or they want to do that for the shows. So I got the lead singer's number on Facebook, because, like, he said if they would need someone, they would call me or whatever. Like, we were going to talk about it, because we didn't actually get to it yet. But he basically is offering me a job of some kind in the future, so it's money.
That's not bad. And then people say, Elise, you're so lucky. How do you do that? It's just really good timing.
I just asked. And in the interview, we were talking about cosplay, and they seemed interested in like my process and kind of like learning from the bottom up. Like I used like how like you learn how to sew like with a paper towel or a washcloth like through the sewing machine, and they seemed like, oh, I could probably do that. Like they seemed interested.
They were interested. And you could tell they had a really good time, just the extra exposure they were getting.
I have a lot of like that music geekness because I've been musical all my life, so they seem to appreciate that.
Oh, they loved it. I could tell.
Like I didn't know the singer was a violinist, so like, oh, you understand, you understand band camp. He's like a blues jazz like improv guy. He's not really.
I thought he mentioned psychologist or something like that.
And they both have very different jobs. Like the lead guitar player was a psychologist in like the workplace, and the other guy just teaches string instruments for a living, which kind of makes sense. Because violin, guitar, it's all the same. It's just what it sounds like and how it is facing.
The Rode mic I'm using is very good. I've been in some very, very loud places, and the quality came out
pretty good.
Blew my mind, actually.
I need to get like an adapter for mine because apparently the adapter on my Canon is like I need like a second adapter.
Oh, you mean like
the smaller one, like for an actual mic? Because I have plenty of mics I can use.
You need the adapter for the 2.5, right?
Yes. I don't know where to find that, but I will find one.
I got mine's at Radio Shack. No.
I mean, if you send me what the measurements are, I should be able to find it.
Okay, is it like mine's with the 3.5 millimeter jack?
Yeah, it's the thinner jack, because like the normal mic jack like doesn't fit.
What I could do is I could look it up and then I'll
send me links to that. Because like Amazon is not helpful at all, but like I didn't know what it was called. So I put mic adapter and I was getting all these cameras online. I'm like, I'm like, I don't own a Nikon or a Sony. My boyfriend and his friends have no concept of time or describing anything really in detail. You're very confused.
Isn't that the reason you were all?
I was annoyed yesterday. I could not find him for beans. That's why you have not met him. I don't think he's at the con yet.
I've actually been trying to meet him so I could tell him how lucky he is to have her, but he hasn't showed up.
He's either at a shoot or he's like playing games. Like I lost him for 3 hours yesterday because he's playing League. There was no tournament for League of Legends, but like everyone had it up on the PC. I'm like, you got permabanned. He's like, I have a backup account. I'm like,
The only time I've ever been in the gaming area is to play some of the arcade games.
yeah, I played DDR and like Tekken and stuff yesterday. Like,
and Rock Band.
Rock Band, yeah.
I love playing Rock Band. I could play that all day. And some of the other stuff, but PC, League of Legends, I'm not really into it. I'm more of a active user. I like to communicate with people, not through text, but like, hey, Elise, what's up?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Like I played on like Xbox with a headset, but I feel like that's a little better than like typing it. I don't know. I don't like computer games. That's just kind of my choice. He and I differ on that.
How about anime? Do you differ in anime?
We like a lot of the same things. He just watches more than me. Like, I don't know. He likes more obscure things than I do. He does not like Marvel or DC, which is really weird. Usually people like that.
I like both.
Yeah, like I like both, but I'm like Marvel stan, 100%. It's just like, you know how like there was a girl in the line I was at, and she said it very well. She's like, I like certain things from Marvel, but I am a DC like stan. That is what I stand for. If there's a debate, I will side on the DC side. I do that with Marvel.
Yeah, but you know DC is amazing with their animated films.
Yes.
They are like
I like the
amazing,
animated and the TV shows.
but they suck with movies. And Marvel, they're great with their cinematic movies, but they suck with their animated movies.
Yeah.
Oh, also don't forget Injustice. DC's very good with the games too. I mean,
yeah, the games are very fun.
Injustice 2 is amazing.
I didn't own it, but I used to play it at my friend's house all the time. It was really fun.
Marvel does have the Marvel vs. Capcom that's
good.
coming out, but it's not a pure Marvel. It's a collaborated product.
They like to collab.
So it's not really the same. There is that new Marvel game coming out. I forgot what it's called. Me and my friends want to get into it. And it's in beta.
Oh, it's a beta test?
Beta Omega?
Okay.
I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be very similar to DC Universe Online.
I hope so.
I don't have anything planned.
I'm kind of just winging it.
My friend Ashley from Friday and Saturday, he left yesterday.
Oh, he's not here today?
He would have been here, yeah. After that, after the photos and the recordings, I was very happy. Oh, I want to share something with you and them.
Sure.
So while I'm in the dealer's room with Jay and Rosville, I get a poke. And then I look behind, it's my Bleach cosplay family.
Oh.
I can't recall their names because it's been so long since I saw Bleach. But they said, hey. I said, hey. The picture? Okay. And then Jay took some more photos. It was awesome. We did like one with a sword sticking out, a sword sticking up, a sword like this.
I saw a bunch of Jean Greys yesterday. I don't see any today.
And then after that, I was happy and I said, you know what? This is it. I got all the photos I needed. Now, I just have to get more photos for Sunday. So, I was thinking about walking around with Jay later and taking some photos. I definitely got to get one with you.
Yeah, in this costume.
Oh, of course. I got one.
You have me as Miss Marshall.
I would have got one with you from the chick from Code Lyoko.
We didn't line up yet on Friday.
But I would have got one with you as her too, if I could have.
Yeah. I mean, a college kid that I met like took a nice photo with me. I gotta get the raw file from him, but it's not with you. I mean, you can Photoshop your way in.
It's not gonna be the same. And
I mean, it would be funny.
yeah, but it wouldn't be natural.
True.
And then after we did all that, I changed and we went to the Guest versus Humanity. And
how
now,
was that? Was it fun?
Oh,
Interesting?
yeah, it was funny. There were a lot of crude jokes.
Oh, that's cartoons.
And it was just interesting. And we just kind of relaxed. It took me a lot longer to change than I thought.
Yeah, same. I got stuck in my Martian suit for like a hot second because the zipper was getting stuck. And like I had to have like my roommates pinch it so I could get the zipper down without breaking it.
You think that's a problem? The sandals I was using,
Well, they had no grip whatsoever. Your feet must have been killing you.
they were hurting so bad that by the time I put on my sneakers, it felt like, oh, yes, comfort. Nothing slightly pointy. It felt great. And we just waited it out. Then after that, I called you because I was actually trying to meet her again to do a video. Didn't work out. Fast forwarding, here we are now.
Yes.
Telling you our stories.
I literally threw on my makeup and my costume and went, let's do this. I don't care that I'm exhausted. I was fortunate that my hotel had dairy-free creamer, so I did not have to drink black coffee.
This morning I woke up tired, with my legs kind of in pain, and
Yeah, my legs sore.
I'm thinking this is such a good moment to relax and take a break. But no, Elise, crap, no, I gotta go. So
I want to sleep.
So-
I'm gonna sleep on the way home.
I just got up and I said, no, I'm gonna suck it up. I gotta do this. And I figured the length of the video I was going for was way beyond, like way off. I just said, screw it. It's gonna be so long since I see you again. Might as well leave the length for what it is.
Yeah.
Leave it.
That's up to you. You're the editor. I try to cut things short. However, that's very hard.
Well, I consider this like a special.
Yeah, it's like a holiday special.
In a sense, yeah, but this is a con special. So I took a shower because when I got out of bed,
I felt assy. I had to take a shower.
Actually, when I got home, I didn't even take a shower. I was just so tired.
Oh, I did. I had to.
Oh no, you had to.
Because of the pain.
Yeah, you had to. Me, I just got home. I just laid down. Well, brushed my teeth, then went to bed. When I got up, I felt nasty, disgusting. Took a shower. I got up, put some cold water on me. Like, whew, I'm ready for this now.
Well, I have hydrating skincare that helps me wake up. Life hack though, if you ever have to wear face paint and it doesn't come off all the way, use makeup wipes. But then get that Aveeno oatmeal soap. It gets rid of almost all your makeup.
I bet.
I had to use a lot of that, but it got it off my face because I don't look green. So.
But the point is, this morning we both knew that this was going to be a sad day, but we mentally prepared ourselves.
I was tempted on walking here because my roommates were being stupid.
Nah.
I was going to be here.
Well, of course that. I just needed like a good hour to get ready, to get mentally prepared, physically prepared. So it's like, okay, now I can handle the rest of the day. Because I know you're leaving before 6, right?
I would think so.
I thought you were leaving before 6 to head back to your house.
That was the plan. I don't know if that will be the plan when it comes to that time, but that is the plan. I don't trust my friends.
Well, at this point, if you're still around,
Yeah.
whatever, I know that me, Jay, and Rosville are actually going to be splitting up at that point. They got to go to their houses. So if you're here after 6, the hell with it. Yeah, I'll hang around you. I don't care.
The con closes at 5, so that was like kind of our goal, but we'll see what happens.
I mean outside.
Yeah, like outside or something.
Yeah, outside. We can hang out on the riverfront. It's only if you're still
If I'm
around.
still here, yeah.
If.
We'll figure that out.
We will. So
I think we should let them go. Have we held them captive long enough?
we will see you later on our channels and stuff. Go through your outro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, you mean like the...
Yeah, she has this little funny outro. Go ahead.
Bye!